You happy?
The sauce is a touch too sweet. The cabbage has got not enough bite. I think probably the dish is too fancy in looks.
When was the last time you ate something crunchy with mashed potato?
I like the variation in texture. Personally, I liked it.
Do you like that?
No, I'd beat the mashed potato on its own, I think.
Yeah.
They have just 1 hour to cook a 2-course meal of their own design. The judges are looking for imaginative dishes well executed and well presented. Only one of them can win a place in the quarter-finals.
What's that asparagus going in?
It's some extra virgin olive oil and white wine, and I'm going to roast it with some sun-dried tomatoes and some goat's cheese.
And what have we got from a main?
Mushroom risotto.
What are these?
Porcini mushrooms.
What's the French word for these?
Set.
They're full of flavour and they smell like meat. I love that smell. And what rice have you?
Arborio.
Arborio.
I have tried it with carnaroli, but I didn't like the texture as much.
So we asked you about rice, and you do know. You've tried out other things. You know about Seps. I'm impressed.
Nervous Angie is hoping good home cooking will win over the judges. Can her simple 2 courses prove her right?
Angie's going to do something very simple and probably quite tasty. I understand the asparagus out of season, but if she gets that risotto right, it can be very, very good indeed.
Made a bit too simple, John. Very simple when you compare it to Jillian's.
Jillian is all out to impress the judges with a meal that will show off plenty of techniques.
So tell us exactly what you're cooking us then, Jillian, please.
I'm cooking pork tenderloin fillet in a mashed potato with apple crisps.
You have a lot to do. You're putting yourself under a lot of pressure and making it quite difficult for yourself. You're either very, very confident or a bit mad.
I'm more mad than confident, I have to say, but I want it to taste gorgeous.
I don't like Jillian's fried apple crisps with my pork. I want to put great big mouthfuls of mashed potato and pork into my mouth. I don't want to be then crunching on an apple crisp. Jillian is about to attempt to show off big style. Half an hour, fellas. Half an hour.
Having come last in the pro kitchen, Roy is hoping to show some flair with a classic dish that's tricky to pull off, an Arnold Bennett omelette.
Ooh. What are you making?
It's Arnold Bennett omelette.
Not easy.
No.
So, an omelette Arnold Bennett is not a folded omelette. It's not a fried omelette in the pan. It's an open baked omelette. Yep. An absolute, very, very classic dish. And what's our other course, Roy?
That's got scallops to start.
You look happier now, Roy. Roy has the chance of doing it with a great Arnold Bennett because, again, it's a very, very classic dish and it can be absolutely delicious. Scallops with leaves and an Arnold Bennett omelette. That is lovely. Delicious. That's lovely. You have 3 minutes. That's so good.
The hour is almost up, and then it's time for John and Gregg to judge which of the contestants will go through to the quarter-final.
Stop, stop, stop.
Roy has made scallops fried with chopped coriander and parmesan. But the ace up his sleeve is the Arnold Bennett omelette, a difficult dish that combines haddock, cheese and cream.
I'm not usually a fish and cheese person.
Yep.
Arnold Bennett, very different, but I think that scallops and parmesan, I've got to say I've probably never had them. Did you want them to be slightly undercooked?
Not undercooked, just...
On the edge?
On the edge, yeah.
OK. I think they're a little bit undercooked.
Yeah.
They taste good, they're very well seasoned. You're almost at the edge of seasoning. Parmesan cheese is quite salty, and I would probably think if you're going to do a dish like this, take the salt away, use your Parmesan cheese. Pepper's good, quite like it. I think you're very brave to put 4 scallops in shells on a plate here at MasterChef. Let's talk about Arnold Bennett, shall we? I think it's all right. I think you've taken your egg a little bit too far. I would have preferred a softer cheese, not so hard, not so salty as Parmesan because the fish is salty, it's a smoked fish. There's nothing on it to pretty it.
I like the dish. It makes no apologies for being what it is. I like your approach to food. I really do.
And I'm pleased you cooked from the heart today, Roy. Thank you.
Roy has pulled off the classic omelette, but the scallops were slightly underdone. Jillian has made a pork tenderloin stack with apple crisps, cabbage and mash, followed by a melting chocolate pudding with cherries and cream. She's used lots of skills, but what will the judges think?
You happy?
The sauce is a touch too sweet. The cabbage has got not enough bite. I think probably the dish is too fancy in looks.
When was the last time you ate something crunchy with mashed potato?
I like the variation in texture. Personally, I liked it.
Do you like that?
No, I'd beat the mashed potato on its own, I think.
Yeah. Oh. Pork's perfect. Mash is lovely. Why is it too sweet?
Too much apple juice reduced too far down, that's why it was too syrupy. I've only cooked it once before.
Have you? But I reckon if you'd now cooked it another 25 times, that sauce would be perfect. Yeah. It's good.
Jillian took a huge risk in making a dish she's only practiced once before. Can her well-practiced second course make up for her mistake?
How do you want me to eat this?
Just pull back the top, and if it's still runny enough inside, dunk a cherry in there.
That is really, really nice. And it looks fantastic. I like that a lot.
I think you can cook. I wonder how much more you've got to show us, Jillian, if we take you through the next round.
Jillian has good skills, but has she the potential to be a MasterChef?
You okay, Angie?
I'm fine, thank you.
Angie has created a Mediterranean dish, roasted asparagus, goat cheese and sun-dried tomatoes, followed by a classic Italian mushroom risotto.
You get asparagus at the start and the finish. That cheese is dominating even the tomato. Right. Lovely picnic idea.
But not disaster at all.
Thank you very much.
A lot better than disaster.
Her simple starter has gone down well. Will her risotto also delight?
I love risotto.
Okay.
It's a good risotto. You knew about the rice, you knew about the mushrooms, and well done for doing it.
Angie, do you have many other dishes like this that you do regularly and you understand? And
Yeah, I do.
do you think you can go through the next round, Angie?
I am so passionate about this. I really, really want to carry on.
Okay.
Sorry, guys.